Hello, lovely people. It's another edition of Calling Segment right here on Davcado TV, and you are welcome to it. I go by the name Pedro Kingsley, aka MD Kings Pedro, as you all know. Please do well to subscribe to our channel, click on the notification so that whenever we post a video like this, you will not miss it. Today we'll be having with us one of the most talented Ghanaian musician. In fact, one of the most talented Ghanaian musician. He goes by the name Agbeshie Music. So we are going to be diving into so many things. We're going to be talking about a lot of things. So why don't you grab a chair, grab a juice, and let's dive into the conversation.
All right, Agbeshie, welcome to Davcado TV, and we have been expecting you. We have been expecting all our viewers and your fans out there. Are very happy to see you on our platform today. So let's quickly dive into our main purpose for gathering here. First of all, let's dive into your career first. Being who you are today does not just start in a day. There has been journey, there has been sacrifices, there have been so many things that have been done behind the scenes. So I want you to tell us, how has the journey been? Being who you are today, how has the journey been?
Well, first of all, quick shout out to your viewers. Then again, I would like to say, the journey has been rough and smooth. Before getting here, then I'd already premeditated my journey already. I knew it was going to be tough sometimes and smooth sometimes, but I've always, grow on the positive aspect of myself. So yeah, good or bad, we're here. Gang is here, life.
Okay. So, what has been inspiring you? Because there have been so many incidents of so many artists. In fact, top star artists. They come into the music scene. Once they blow, once you stop seeing them, they run away. So, what has been keeping you? What has been motivating you in this industry?
Waking up every day and knowing the fact that I'm leaving, God has given me another chance to make things right. Alone is an inspiration for me. So I have no specific thing, but then having life, alone is an inspiration. So yeah, we give thanks for life.
Okay. All right. First I must praise you because your music is very creative. Because when you blend, one of the most creative thing about music is blending culture, blending your culture and the Ghanaian culture, blending it in a music is a way of promoting the culture,
exactly.
Not only your music.
Right.
So, and people have been jamming to it a lot, especially the people of Volta. They've been jamming to it a lot. So, how does that make you feel as an artist?
Well, I think music itself is a touring tool to educate people one way or the other. Being a vessel for that space to tells me like, look, it shouldn't be only about the music, because where I'm from, there's culture, there's people who have started a certain way of living, a certain way of seeing things or understanding stuff, So growing from that part, I think it's also a blessing. So why not? If I am a vessel to tell the world about a lot musically, I think it's right. I have to, fuse my culture, language-wise, lifestyle-wise, how we dress, how we do our stuff, and all that has to also, portray in there so people can have it fully, yeah.
Okay, so looking at let's talk a little about the trends in the music industry now. How the music industry now it has been revolving. Everything has been changing over time. Things have been changing. So comparing the old ways of making music and how music has been now, comparing it? What do you think about it?
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of growth, honestly, because I happens to I came to meet the CD and the cassette time, you know. Somebody will say, then you grew out. No, you know, we say I grew, you know, because for once I saw my dad, you know, playing the cassettes from Lucky Doobies and all that. So, and I know for the fact that our history had made us understand how recordings has been, all those records that we see, you know, the big plates and all that, all of them. Once upon a time, you don't have to cut and paste, you know, you have to record everything from top to down, like from beginning to end. When you're recording in the studio, that's how it is. But today, you know, how do you call it, the Cubase have made things easy for us.
Exactly.
We record, we stop, we pause, edit, then we continue, you know. So I think music has been very revolving, and a lot has changed, and I'm happy that it's during my time that is more active, you know. So yeah, we give thanks for the fact that we're here and music has grown on us and it's going to grow on above us.
Exactly.
To generations and generations and generations.
Music is now our father.
Yeah, man.
All right, so let me know your opinion about this. I've asked this question to some of the artists, and there has been difference in their opinions. So I want to throw the same question to you. Let me see your opinion about it. Now, about music genre. Some artists they switch genre, and some artists they don't based on one genre. So as an artist, you are do you think it's okay to be switching genre? Today you are Afrobeat, tomorrow you are this, you are dancehall. Is it okay as an artist?
Well, I feel it's fine.
Okay.
To me, I feel it's fine because once you're a musician, you don't, like me, I grew up as a hardcore rapper, doing all the battles and all that. But you see, I have grown from a mere artist to professional musician.
Yeah.
So once you identify yourself as a musician, now you begin to think out of the box. You begin to think what other people or what other fans you can win with music. Now, if I'm stuck to hip hop, now I'm thinking, what can I do to win the Afrobeats genre?
Exactly.
What can I do to win the reggae dancehall as well? So once you have the ability and you can do it, why not? Go for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me throw this challenge to you before we continue. And looking at your level now, Agbeshie Music, you're not a small boy in the music industry.
Right.
You're a big star.
Right.
So you need to start moving outside. Your talent, your skill in music making, and the kind of creativity that you put in music making, you need to go outside Ghana.
Yeah.
You understand? So me, I'm throwing a challenge to you. Your next collab should be an international artist.
I know, right?
I'm throwing the challenge to you.
I know. I mean, yeah, you're right. The thing is, I've done few international collaborations. Yeah, and I'm just trying to make sure I put them out at the right time.
Exactly.
Yeah, so the fans will also, get to love it or enjoy it more. So there's stuff. So we've done a few collaborations out there. So yeah.
Exactly. Because the reason why I'm saying this is this creativity, your music, people need to hear it from
out there.
Yeah, people need to hear it from afar. So you really need to work on it. All right. So let's look into the Telecel Ghana Music Award. What do you think about this award scheme?
Well, I beg to differ, but I think over the time the scheme, the Telecel Ghana Music Awards, I think if they don't pay mind to it properly, I think it's losing its credibility. Why do I say that? The street is speaking, people are talking, and it's beginning to look like, okay, the awards is being held in certain circles. If you're not in that circle, then it's not, you're not in there. But it shouldn't be like that. We need to open up. We need to make sure we involve everybody as much as it's Ghana Music Awards. You understand?
Yeah.
Because the purpose of the award is to inspire the creative, is to motivate them.
Exactly.
So imagine an artist from northern region who has worked here under review a lot, has put in records out, has trend where he is, just because probably he hasn't been to Accra. You're not going to motivate him because you have not seen it, or because he's not part of your circle, which is wrong. So for me, I just feel like, look, let's get it involving properly. The boys in the Volta region too at large, trust me, I can bet the fact that, I mean, when they go to when they have to do toe to toe, the records my boys are creating in the Volta region can beat a lot of songs that is being, I mean, hyped or overhyped in Accra here, which is fact. You understand? So I feel like the scheme is supposed to look out for these people too as well, because they need the motivation. You know, the circles that you believe in today will not be here forever. We are not going to be here forever. So we will go, others will come, but just make sure before you leave, you do the right thing.
Alright, so about this the Volta region music industry, let's focus on that a little bit. So about the Volta region music industry, how has it been over the years? Because a lot of people have been talking about it. When it comes to Volta, a lot of artists like Kenny Eyes, Chief One, this we see Amoga, you know, these people, they've been talked about. So what do you think about this game?
Well, I think over the years, Volta region at large has created their own superstars. Yeah, trust me. You get into Volta region, you're getting songs being hit by PC Boy, being hit by Aitarangs, you know, Gabanki, Morganero, and so on and so on. Trust me, these guys come on stage and every song that they perform will hit you, you know, back to back. You understand? And you will see the fans also, you know, getting along to their songs. And it's not anything, it's because the region itself have not had any sort of like mainstream come to them, make time to grow with them. So the fans out there has decided, like, look, if you guys are not coming from Accra, we have our own superstars. So they have their own superstars in the region. Big up to all the Voltarian artists, everybody that is doing his best to put, I mean, the region on the map. Yeah, man, it's regardless, it's music and it's for Ghana. And as much as Volta region is part of Ghana too as well, I mean, we move.
Okay, so now talking about Ghana, let's now talk about the Ghana music industry. And looking at your contribution to Ghana music industry, do you think you are being treated fairly in Ghana music industry as a whole?
Okay, so this question I've had it a lot, but you see, I have a different upbringing, you know, and I don't know, but I think then again I haven't been expecting anything.
Okay.
You know, when you expect, that's when it doesn't happen, then you feel disappointed.
Exactly.
So me, I haven't been expecting anything. All I've been doing is that I create music and feed the fans, put it out there, make sure I promote it so people will get amused or get some joy. You know, because I believe my music is supposed to heal. My music is supposed to bring put smile on people's face. It's supposed to amuse people. It's supposed to elevate, you know. So that's has been my focus. But to expect anything from anybody, no. I think they should rather expect more from me.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So given the chance, if you are given the chance to change something or bring a change in some part of music industry that I think can favor a lot of people, what would that be?
I think Ghana music as whole should, especially the media, they should stop, I mean, like picking on artists, because every musician or every creative is never normal.
Not at all.
If you hear any artist or musician who is saying I'm normal, like mentally, it's bad. It's wrong. We are all not normal. Said
Something they
I touch it because the realm of creating is a very 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 deep one, you know. It's very large. So to be in that space and to be able to create something or bring something out to amuse or make people happy, bro, it takes a lot. So the little the media can do is like, let's appreciate our artists, see how menka say a phone so you know there's a way you talk about some things, you know, but let's dwell on the positive aspect more than the negativity.
So let's talk about your relationship with I don't know if I should bring this up, but let me bring it up.
Sure.
Let's talk about your relationship with Medical and Shatawale.
Sure. Yeah, I know, right? I know. Yeah, my relationship with the Medical and Shatawale, these are my brothers, you know. Big shout out to Edu Frimpong. Shout out to Big Man Junior as well, you know. My relationship with them is very solid. I mean, they're my brothers. I reach out to when the necessary arise, you know, and I think it's beautiful always knowing that there are people you can reach out to sometimes, you know. Sometimes we hang out, we have conversations, I pick what I have to pick from them, you know, they also pick what they want to pick from me as well, so
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, no bad, no hard feelings, you know, everything is just going normal. Let's talk about this this track with Chief One. Is it Alapato? You know, I'm not able to. So
yeah, that's my new song. Alapato.
Alapato. So what this track actually is a hit. Honestly, when I listened to this track, I was like, wow, this is more than creativity. So what inspired this track?
The song itself, actually, the Alapato song came from an angle where I was trying to make people know. I mean, it's been a formal conversation, it's been a normal conversation already, but there was a situation from should I put like this? Okay, so you know Kelvin Boy is my guy. Kwame 9P is my guy. So I found out that, like, look, the two of them are being played by one girl. You know, so yeah, so when I found out, I'm like, okay, what can I do to make people know of such act or such moves from, you know, both sides. You know, it could be a guy or a lady, but here in the case, I'm speaking about what I'm saying. So the lady was playing Kwamina and Kelvin. So I'm like, look, let me talk about this in my music. So I ran it up, put the lyrics together, melody, got the beat and all that. I called Chief One to just do his thing on there. Boom bang, we have a song. It's out there.
In fact, the person that produced that track here, you need to take that person out. The person did the massive record.
I mean, shout out to Nexus and then Beats God. You know, it was produced by Nexus Beats and then mixed and mastered by Beats God.
Wow, these niggas, they really did a great job. They really did a great job. And when I listened to it, I was like, it's not only just about the creativeness in the music. And the lyrics alone. The beat, the instrumental was also on point. I was like,
exactly.
Oh, this is music for you. So your boys, your niggas, you know, who are, you know, trying to make it out there in Volta region. In fact, Volta region music at large. So just give them some message, you know.
Well, I would like to tell every soldier on the musical journey to know that, look, it's not going to be easy. Yes, we know. They've said it. We've heard it. But the truth is that even if we fall, we're going to rise. You know, and every soldier should, you know, rise and, you know, pick up your whatever, your ammunitions, get ready for the road, because we're heading to the top and we're going to take what belongs to us. You hear me? Shout out to all the artists from the Volta region doing amazing work. Shout out to my protege, Aitarans. Shout out to Gabanki, Nomaganero, everybody, you know what I mean? Gang.
All right, thank you so much. There's this exciting part that I want to take. Wow, this one, me, I no go leave here without taking that part. But before we go to that part, I don't know if you have any message for the world, for the viewers, and for the fans that are watching out there. If you have any message for them,
well, I want to say everybody supporting Agbeshie at large. I want to say thank you very much for the love and support. I really appreciate the love and everything. God bless everybody doing their best to support and promote my music. And I love you guys. I'll keep coming with good stuff, good music. I have a lot coming. My album is on the way coming. So you guys be on the lookout. This year we're going all out. Couple of singles and videos are going to be tripping. So you guys just be on the lookout. You get me? Yeah, man.
Speaking of this album, it's like you are trying to cause people to think something. So why don't you talk about this album a little bit? Because they are trying to create tension.
Yeah, man.
So let's talk about this album a little bit.
Okay, so the album is 14 tracks.
Oh wow.
Yeah, 14 tracks. Compiled to be my maiden or my first body of work. Okay. The album is titled Identity.
Okay.
The album is to serve my musical powers. My musical powers in the sense that the album has so many diverse, like different genres to prove my strength musically to the world. So it's more of like assorted, assorted, everything there inside.
Everything there inside.
Yeah, so
everything.
Yeah, so it's my first ever album coming. Okay. They should be on the lookout for it, and we're going to drop few singles from the album before the main album drops.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
They will be on the lookout. We'll be on the lookout for it. Alright, so lastly, the sweetest part of this event. We want some, let's say, like some 2 minutes freestyle. Well, I know we'll feel here without taking that.
2 minutes, it's plenty for you. We plenty for you.
2 minutes is even small for me. I can't mention 10 minutes. Give us some freestyle, we will go.
Oh my, now you come up, we will blow your mind. Akuvi haligacho big 9. That dog about hon see I no go lie. But nyamabla go devia to le fine. Maybe TV boy you wanna you ko yo nai. Samane vivia you ko yo nai. Ewe me po akolo via ye me jani nai. Oh no via de.
Thank you.
Alakpato. Devia tete boy.
Ina that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Agbeshie Music, for being on the show with us, and we appreciate your time. We appreciate everything you have contributed to the Ghana music industry, and the ones you are yet to contribute.
That was a fantastic conversation with senior man Agbeshie Music, and you've all heard it for yourself. All the insights about his career, the music industry, in fact, everything you need to know, we have heard it. And we appreciate you so much, Agbeshie Music, for this opportunity. And let me also introduce some of our sponsors to the platform. Let me introduce the Roby's Cat. If you are around Pram, Nigo Pram, and you want a fresh haircut, you want to look fresh, you want to look nice, you can visit the Roby's Cat, and they are located behind Club Safari in Pram. They will make you look perfectly the way you want. And also, let me also introduce Hidden Oasis Executive Lounge. This is one of the most beautiful places you can ever visit. In fact, is about festive season, and whenever you move to town and you are looking for a very good and comfortable place to lunch, you can visit Hidden Oasis. This is the best for you. See you on the next edition of Calling Segment right here on Davcado TV. Don't forget to subscribe, hit on the notification so that videos like this you will never miss.